What's up YouTube, RP Swag here with another deck profile. This one's for the, I guess I'm not going to call it the March ban list or the format, I guess it's just the Dragon and Prophecy format, because those are the only super competitive decks. I decided to run inzektors because I feel like it still has a pretty good matchup. Any deck that has OTK potential is really good, because if you get around, like spellbooks, they don't really run hand traps besides Veiler. So if you get around their Fate and their Veiler, you still have the potential to win. And dragons, if they run the Swift Scarecrow, that's all you have to get around. So I'm still running inzektors, but I'm adding a few techs to help with this format. So yeah, let's get into it. One Hornet, obviously, one Dragonfly, one Gigamantis. I don't really need to explain these. One Hopper. I feel like Hopper's good. I like how he can make him attack directly. That's kind of something that nobody really remembers. And also I'm running Imitation, so I kind of have to run him. And then just standard triple Centipede, triple Ladybug, and that's the inzektor lineup. I mean, it's pretty standard. Other one-ofs, I'm running one Spirit Reaper. He's really good against Mermails. If they want to Big Eye your face down, then they make a Big Eye, and that stops from their Abyss Gaios play, which will make you win next turn. And he's one turn stall, which for anybody that runs inzektors know that one turn is all you really need. Armageddon Knight, just help with consistency. Like I said, the hardest thing about this deck is just getting the pieces, and then once you do get them, I mean, it's pretty much a good game. Triple Maxi, help with all the specialing, really good card, it's good with imitation. Dark Arm, boss monster obviously. And then one card that I found that's good, Gokipon, I guess is how you say it. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a Sangan for insect monsters. So if it's destroyed by battle, it searches Hornet, Dragonfly, or Ladybug. Obviously, that's good. Spells, typical Reborn, Dark Hole, which I'm thinking about taking out actually, but for now it's in there. Book of Moon, Foolish Burial, one Lance, you don't need more than one, it gets cloggy. It's just to help, if they bottomless the Centipede, or if they try and, I don't know, Chalice, or break through your Dragonfly. I mean, this just says good game. Allure, one MST, you only need one, your whole deck pops back row. You only need one, plus not that many people are running, heavy back row decks anymore. Against Dragons and Prophecies, this is essentially dead. In any other deck, this deck pretty much just stomps. So, two swords, you don't need a three, that's cloggy. One of them usually comes out on the side anyway. But it's still good because it lets you recycle your Dragonfly or whatever you need to get from the graveyard. Two Insect Imitation. I've seen a lot of builds without this, but I just love this card too much to not run this. It just makes opening turn so good and so broken. I mean, Ladybug this opening turn is just stupid, and especially if you have a Hornet, because if you Ladybug, activate its effect, your opponent has to waste their breakthrough, their Abyss Gaios, whatever they want, or else your Ladybug's gonna pop it, and then you just imitate it for a Dragonfly, and it's just stupid. It's just an additional pop. So that's it for the spells. Traps, triple Threatening Roar. Just stops your opponent from winning. One Solemn Judgment, one Solemn Warning, pretty standard. Double Call the Haunted. Main deck Breakthrough Skill. This card's too good. If you don't have one, get it. Even though it already went way up in prices, you waited too long, you suck. Double Fiendish Chain, another good card. And then the other two cards I'm maining are Imperial Iron Wall. And like I said, that's just for this card destroys dragons. The most busted card in Prophecies in terms of like saving them is obviously Spellbook of Fate. This stops it from banishing your card. I mean, this is just a good card right now. And, a lot of people, if they side in macros, or if they do anything main deck to remove my Hornet, this stops it. I mean, it's just a good card. So that's why I have it mained, and it doesn't really hurt my deck at all. So that's for the main deck. Side deck, I'll do one Veiler. You just need it. I mean, it's one Veiler. I have two Fiendish Chains that don't break through, but this is if I'm going second game 2. That's good to have. Double Thunder King. Obviously, it's Thunder King. It's a busted card. It stops from searching, stops specials, yada yada yada. Second MST. I don't ever see myself needing 3, but I mean, here's a second one in case I need it. Triple D Fissure. Really good against any decks, I guess, that aren't meta. It doesn't really stop Prophecies or Dragons, but anything else that uses the graveyard. It's good against Mermails, obviously. Anything else that uses the graveyard, this pretty much stomps. And then a heavy, just like I said, for, if anything, if I do play random rogue decks with a lot of back row. Summon limit. This card is really good against mermales. It's really good against dragons. They summon twice per turn. Then you activate this, and then what? If they summon 2 of the big dragons with the baby dragons, they literally have 2 giant dragons that can't attack, and it just stops them. Stops mermales. It's good. Mind Crush, good card. Everything searches. This card, holy Jesus, this card destroys dragons. I love this card so much. You just open this, and then if you have the Imperial Iron Wall too, they literally do nothing. But in case you guys don't know, dragons activate in the hand. This stops all effects that activate in the hand. Also, a little fun fact is this stops Valor and Maxi. So this stops your opponent from stopping your OTKs. And it stops Gores, and it stops Trag, and it stops Battle Fader. I mean, it's busted. Overworked, I'm not really scared of Fire Fist. They kind of suck, but this is for that deck or anything else like that. Goes in match for dragons. And then just a 3rd Imperial Iron Wall. Extra deck, I guess, I mean, it's pretty standard, I suppose. Nothing too weird in the extra deck. 1 Synchro. Crimson Blader, I don't even main deck any tuners. I only side deck the Valor, but this card's too good not to run right now in this format. It's just busted. Tempo, it's ridiculous. Acid Golem's ridiculous. Levier's super good. Leviathan. Giga Brilliance. I'm not maining as Zen mains. I mean, you don't really need it. If you're playing defensive in Inzektor, you're doing something wrong. This isn't a Slacker Magician. My friend's borrowing my Shockmaster, but that's what that is. Slacker Magician is just awesome, so that's why it's in there. And then a Maestroke. And those are the small exceeds. Next, for the bigger plays, when you use your Ladybugs, Exostag. This card is so good. Oh my god. I don't know how many times I've stolen my opponent's dragons that were on the dragons that were on the field, and then just equipped to this, so it wasn't even in their graveyard, so they couldn't get it back. Really good. Tyrus, obviously, is busted. Adrius, I'm kind of iffy about, but I have an extra slot, so I don't really know what else to put in here. Crimson Armor Ninja, he's a really good opening play if you have Ladybug Imitation and you just want to go into a rank 5. Volcasaurus, the most busted card ever. Photon Strike Bouncer, and Gaia Charger. Volcasaurus, Gaia Charger is the dumbest play in the world. If they have 5,000 life points or less, this is a game push. I mean, it's just stupid. Yeah, that's my Inzektor deck. If you guys have any comments, let me know. Thanks.